Hi, and welcome back. I'm here to talk to you about a lot of things related to Signum University's Almost an Inkling Creative Writing Contest. I've got to talk to you about the Week 5 poetry, about the Week 6 prompt, about the schedule for Week 6 and for announcing winners for the last 2 weeks, and then of course I have to announce to you the winners from Week 4, which was Twitter fiction. So hang with me here while I go through all of those topics. Okay, so let's talk about poetry. The current week that's going on right now, Week 5, is short form poetry: haiku, rondo, triolet, clerihew, and sonnet. And we've got a lot of really great entries, but there's still space and time for more. That is open for submissions until the end of Sunday, October the 25th, and it's still open for voting until the evening of Monday, October the 26th. So get your entries in and then spread the word and have all of your friends and family vote on the best entries. Okay, and then there's Week 6. Week 6 is exciting because I finally give you a little more space to play with. You get a whole 1,000 words. Isn't that amazing? After Twitter fiction, that must feel like a novel. And the theme for Week 6 is subcreation. We want you to try to create an entire secondary world, a work of speculative fiction, in 1,000 words. So you might want to do magic, mages, witches, and wizards, science fiction, futuristic stories, technologically driven tales. You could do time travel or space travel or both, parallel universes, multiverses. Maybe you want your story to involve an invented language. You could use King Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table, adaptations of Greek and Roman myths or fairy tales, beast fables for the modern world, revisionist stories, and of course, feel free to put a Halloween twist on any of these. So Week 6 is going to end on Halloween, which means we have to have a modified schedule. Everything's a bit shorter. The stories are longer, but the schedule is a bit shorter, so pack that in however you can. So here's how it's going to go. Voting is going to be open on Wednesday night of this coming week and will close for submissions on Friday evening. Then, if you want to find out who the winners are for both Weeks 5, that's poetry, and Week 6, that's speculative fiction, attend our live webinar. Check out the Halloween webinar schedule at the Signum University website, and we'll be announcing the winners for Weeks 5 and 6 on Halloween. Our session is probably going to be 4 p.m. Eastern Time, but just check on that and make sure you're up to date and register for the webinar. Also during that block is when all the winners from all 6 weeks will get to read their work live. So all the winners should make sure to contact me to confirm the time and get the registration link so that we can get that all organized. Okay, so get your poetry in, write your 1,000-word pieces of speculative fiction, and register to attend the webinar live on Halloween. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the Week 4 winners. This was Twitter fiction, and this was a really, really wonderful week. I bet this was my favorite so far. We got many, many fantastic submissions. We have over 100 submissions, and it was really hard to choose the winners. Robin Stone and I had to go back and forth on these a lot. And the same was true in the popular voting category as well, evidenced by the fact that we have ties in a few of the categories. So we had 3 people tied for second runner-up in the popular voting category. Those were Elijah David, Why Did It Have to Be Imps? Also Elijah David, Success is a Matter of Perspective. And then another second runner-up tied also, Olivia Jacobitz for Here or To Go. Then the first runner-up in the popular voting category was also Olivia Jacobitz with her story called Ignorance. And the winner of the popular vote category for this week was Elijah David, Out of the Ashes. So congratulations to you too for those 5 fine entries. So do get in touch with me to arrange the readings. Oh, and I'm sorry, the winner was, the tie went on among the winners, my mistake, but it's still the same 2 of you, Olivia Jacobitz Leo and Elijah David Last Night. All 3 of those pieces, Last Night, Leo, and Out of the Ashes, each received 13 votes. So those are our winners in the popular category. So Olivia and Elijah, get in touch with me, Sørina.Higgins@signumu.org. Okay, so then we come to the literary winners category, and I want to mention quite a few honorables that didn't win, but that were really, really good, that we liked a lot, and that were super close. What we were looking for in these pieces of Twitter fiction was a complete story, a narrative in 140 characters or less. So a story that had a beginning, a middle, and an end, some kind of narrative progression, some kind of character arc or trajectory. So not just a description of a scene, of a setting, not just evoking of a mood, but an actual story. And perhaps we were looking for originality, wild creativity, and/or a twist on an old tale. So with these honorable mentions, I'm actually going to read them because, of course, they're only a tweet in length, so it won't take very long. And please, everybody who didn't win in this week, tweet out your entries or put them on any other social media. Just let's saturate the web with these really great pieces of Twitter fiction. Winners, hold yours back, because we're publishing those in our ebook and you're presenting them on Halloween. But everybody else, please send those out on social media, and I would really appreciate it if you would tag me, and you can do that in a tweet right before or after, obviously, if your story takes the whole 140 characters. But I would love to see those all on social media so I can continue spreading the word. Okay, so here are the honorable mentions in the week for Twitter fiction. Cheryl Cardoza, by the book. Eyes watch me, dart across my body, bore into my soul. I struggle under the gaze, try to squirm away. Finally the covers close. #relief. Another honorable mention, Rebecca Brunner's Death Waits. The devourer of dreams silently awaits his cue. Man's appetite for time is insatiable, yet in every life story, death has the final word. Lee Smith's Orpheus III. Divine daughter, deathless, descends into darkness, sings despair, bursts forth with beloved, blazes brightly, supernova, blinks out forever. Ronald Titchener's The Patience of the Hierophant. With mindfulness and the patience of wind and rain, castles, monuments, and mountains can be reduced to dust, he said. Then he showed me. Laura Krauss, The Hunter. He is Cernunnos, and I the noble heart, his wild heart. His dogs worry me ceaselessly, and I will be devoured today and tomorrow and again. Adelaide McGinnity, The Reformation. Virgin sacrificed, volcano erupts, new religion needed. And the top honorable mention, Fred Putnam, Fed Up. Tired of fetching and sitting, LT.UX95 bit the hand that fed him, realized that humans were good for food, and signaled the invasion fleet. So well done, all of you with honorable mentions. Please tweet those out and put them out everywhere. Okay, so on to the winners. We had a tie for second runner-up. We just could not decide between the two of these. So tied for second runner-up are Lee Smith, Red, and Matthew Wicker, Growing Up. First runner-up, Rebecca Seaman, Mother of Invention. And our literary winner for week 4 Twitter fiction is Kay Wagner, The Lamp Lighter. Congratulations, everybody! Do get in touch with me, and everybody else, share your work all over the web. Thanks! Hope to see your work in weeks 5 and 6, and hope to see you live during the webinar and Halloween. Bye-bye!